Well, Mason City man is hoping to avoid a risky and painful heart transplant.
So he's putting his health and life into the hands of the Mayo Clinic and a new blood treatment that may end up healing his heart. KIMT News 3's Gwen Siewert introduces us to this local medical pioneer.
You're only number 2 here.
Right, but I trust them. They know what they're doing here, so.
These hands have built a lot in North Iowa, and now instead of a hammer, they clutch onto a stress reliever.
I went from, so active, going 200 miles an hour to all of a sudden it just changed immediately.
This man, born and raised in Mason City, has now been spending a lot of time at the Mayo Clinic.
I think I live up here now.
In 2010, Don Higgins was diagnosed with cardiomyopathy. After drug therapies did nothing to help him, he and his cardiologist started exploring a new approach.
Their heart is continuing to function better. It's showing improvement over that whole period of time. So I'm hoping with this device that we'll see similar findings.
The system works to purify Don's blood. The blood is taken out, and then the plasma is separated from the cells and antibodies that have been attacking his heart, making it too difficult for it to repair itself. Once the antibodies are weeded out, the blood goes back into Don with the goal of avoiding a heart transplant.
On the list for a very long time, and some people unfortunately may never find a heart that is going to work for them.
Using a similar machine, studies were first done in Europe, and now Don is just the second person in the United States to try it.
There's different standards. So the U.S. is more stringent with regulations and standards and patient safety, which is great, but it does take a little bit longer. For many people, the word hospital carries a negative connotation, but in this room, hospital means hope, not only for Don Higgins, but for others suffering with the same condition.
It takes just 5 treatments over 2 weeks, and if everything goes well, the heart actually starts to heal, giving the patient a better quality of life for 1 to 3 years, and then it could potentially be done again. For Don, the future holds a simple request.
My heart's still pumping, hopefully, but I'm just doing what I'm doing now. I'm happy with that.
In Rochester, Gwen Siewert, KIMT News 3.
Mayo Clinic is going to start with 5 patients to see how they benefit from this treatment. Then they'll treat another 15. They're partnering with another hospital in Cleveland, and together they hope to gain FDA approval for others hoping for this same heart therapy.